So, to help guide you with this discussion, I was just going to kind of share what my experience was educationally to give you an idea of the kinds of things you could bring up. So, when I was in high school, I started to have a real problem with math, and I had before enjoyed math. And I was in a geometry class, and I did all my work, and I didn't have anyone at home to help me, and I didn't have anyone, there was no tutoring in my school or anything like that. So I remember I took a test and I didn't do well, and I was kind of shocked. I didn't realize I didn't do well. And the teacher said, well, I think instead of going to lunch, you should come in here and spend your lunch periods with me and go over the work and then take the test again. I said, okay, sure. So I did that for like weeks and weeks, and then I retook the test and I still got a bad grade. And so he's like, I don't know what's wrong with you. You can do the work, you did it here on the board, but when it comes to the test, you fail. So I don't know how to help you. And he just said, maybe you should go into English with an English teacher. So that was sort of an educational sort of trigger or trauma that I experienced, because then after that, my anxiety about math, which I guess had been there already, went through the roof. So it became a very difficult experience for me that impacted for sure. When I look at the chart, I would definitely say when it came to math, I was in the freeze or flight. So I avoided a major that had math. I even wanted to go into psychology and didn't, because I'd have to take more math than I would in English. I would also go into the freeze. So when I would go to take the test, I definitely felt a sense of depression, a disassociation. My mind would wander. I couldn't focus, and I would just kind of feel like this is helpless or hopeless. So, and then the flight was avoidance, definite avoidance. I didn't have a fear, I guess kind of a fear, but it was more anxiety around it. And so I would try to avoid anything to do with math. So that would be the type of thing I would do for this post. So I hope that helps guide you into thinking about the types of things you could include. And again, it could be any of those types of trauma from the lecture. Mine was mostly looking at the trauma of underestimation, and was the biggest one for me. And then the numbing, because I think it wasn't because I didn't like it. It was just that I was told I couldn't do it.